everyone, welcome back to Play the Game. I'm Alison, this is Dana, and we've got Michael in the studio with us. He's from our local game store, Game Goblins, and he's here because we have Call of Duty, the board game on the table. It's on Kickstarter from Arcane Wonders, who helped sponsor this video, and you're watching Game 2 of our 4-game tournament.
Yes, so Game 1 was a really exciting matchup between myself and Michael. Game 2, it's going to be me and Alison.
It'll be just as exciting.
Oh yeah, if not more.
Yeah. Game 3, Michael versus Alison to wrap it up, and to decide who wins the Complaint Department grenade mug. And then Game 4, because we did say this is a 4-game tournament, those 3 games are round robin style. Whoever has the most points at the end of those 3 games is going to take on the other 2 players in a 2v1 deathmatch for the finale, which is just going to be fun. It's not no fun. Points there, just glory.
No points.
Well, no, like
the
final
points are already gotten all the points that you need
Points are
totals.
Thank you.
Okay. All right.
So are we gonna how to play the game?
Yeah. So if you want to see the full overview of the rules in depth, you can watch my preview of this game where I go through all the nuts and bolts with all the different items do and all that. But for now, we're going to give you just a quick 60-second-ish overview so that you have enough information to follow along, and then we'll fill in all the gaps as we play. This is a prototype, so everything you see here is subject to change. The game is played over rounds divided into planning and execution phases. In the planning phase, players will secretly plot 4 movements onto their map, slotting in items when they want to use them. The movement tracker shows the direction you're facing on that movement, which is important because if you're facing your opponent during combat, you get an on-target bonus. Once players have planned their actions, they will simultaneously execute them on the main map, one at a time until they have either finished all of them or enter line of sight with another player, which is represented by the colored lines on the map. When that happens, combat occurs immediately. Combat is resolved with a combination of cards, dice, and bonuses or penalties that move you up and down your tactical tracker, like the on-target bonus I mentioned earlier that moves you up 2 spaces on the track. Players will choose 7 dice and 1 card for combat. Once the dice have been rolled, the player with the most lightning icons between their dice and their cards moves 1 space up the tactical tracker. Then put your marker in the starting spot of your weapon board. Bottom row if you're 1 space away from each other, or top row if you're 2 or more. Add up the total of your blue dice plus any aim icons on your card, then reduce that number by your opponent's green dice and any other cover icons they have, and move up or down your weapon track by that number. Compare the color of your final location on the weapons track to the corresponding number on your card, and that's the damage done by your weapon. Add that to the number on your tactical tracker, plus the total of your red dice, and that's your total damage. Player compare their numbers, and whoever has the highest number wins the combat and gains a point, but if they're within 5, the winning player will take a wound token. If you're ever moved into the first black space of your weapons track, that is a critical miss and negates all of the damage from your red dice and from your card. Once combat is resolved, the surviving player or players can choose to finish their movement or stay where they are, and the next round begins with the planning phase. We're playing a domination game with the objective represented by this flag in the middle of the map, and you gain control of that by moving onto or over that space. If the surviving player controls the flag at the end of the round, they gain a point. We'll also be using recruits later in the game, and typically when using recruits, those would spawn in with you at the beginning of the game, but we want to show you gameplay with and without the recruits, so we're going to add the recruits in at a later round. And that's all you need to know to follow along with us as we play Call of Duty, the board game. Now, because the core part of this game is hidden movement behind these screens and planning that out, that's not very interesting for you, the viewer, to watch. So for these videos, for this tournament, we are going to have the other player leave the room while we do our planning, and then we'll swap places. But that way you can be in on the planning, on the kind of strategy that's going on, and either see those strategies play out in like a wave of glory or just fall flat.
Backfire on you every single time.
Yes. So Michael, you're not in this one. You need to get out of here.
Great.
And Alison and I, we are going to get started.
Okay. Does that means I should take this with me this
just
time?
For safekeeping.
Because for safekeeping.
I watched it. I mean, I did drink out of it before, so it's clean now.
All right. Good.
Okay. It's on. Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. So since this is round 1, I need to choose my item, tool, weapon, which is either the grenade or the proximity mine. I'm gonna go ahead and use the mine. So I'm gonna go around this way. Now, pointing this, I'm gonna make sure, so if he is coming this way, I'm pointed the right direction. I'm gonna go ahead and keep facing that direction, but I'm gonna move up this way. So at that point, if he's even sprinted and he's here, I'm line of sight, can see him. Here, I'm gonna go and sprint. Here, right here, that means the flag will be mine, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop this direction facing here, just in case, I don't know, he's over in this area. Yeah, let's see what happens.
So first things first, I need to pick my item. Now I have the proximity mine and the hand grenade as standard, but because I am General Shepherd, I also have the Magnum pistol at my disposal, which means if I end up on the same spot as another player, if we move into the exact same spot, then I can use the Magnum pistol and deal 2 damage to the other player, but I'm not gonna use that first. I'm gonna start with the frag grenade, and then for my kill streak bonus, I'm gonna use the RCXD for now. I'm going to use my sprint token. Now there is a penalty for getting caught sprinting, but it's early on. She's all the way across the board. I'm pretty safe to sprint there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come up here, and I really hope she's coming around this way and I can catch her over here. I'm gonna stay facing that way. So if she does make a wide move around, I'll do that. But then I'm gonna come here, and just in case she's not being too aggressive, I'm gonna sprint for the flag. That could bite me in the butt, but that at least gets me on the flag for my first round of movement. So it's time to bring Alison back in here and resolve this thing.
First move.
Okay, first move, I sprinted there.
I just moved up 1 here,
The
facing
yellow line,
down,
facing
down the green.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and scoot me over, because my second move is just shimmying same direction.
Looking down the same way. Okay, I moved up there for my second move. Yeah, I completely misjudged what you were doing.
I didn't know, because like sometimes they'll go down this way, but I was like, you might go down that way. I don't know. Okay.
Move 3. I jumped down.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
I sprinted, so I'm going up 1 here, but I'm facing the flag, and then I'm getting the flag.
For move 3, so you sprinted that way for move 3.
So neither of us, we're still on not line
You
of
control
sight.
the flag. We use this token to show who controls the flag. It's two-sided.
Yeah.
So you're blue.
So I envision this almost like
we're about to be in line of sight.
I know. But I envision this of like laser tag of like it's all smoky, and then like a light comes down on the flag, so it's blue.
So this is round 1. It is kind of hard to figure out what they're doing because you're completely across the map. In future rounds, though, you'll see it gets pretty intense with predicting where they're going to be, because one player, you know where they are, where they're starting. The other player can start anywhere on the map. Okay,
this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah. So number 4, where'd you go?
I moved up 1, but I'm looking down this way. Are you right there? Are we on top of each other?
You moved 1.
I moved 1 toward you, but I'm facing blue this direction. No, facing. So say you're facing me. I'm blue this. Yeah, I'm facing this direction.
Okay, and then I sprinted there.
No, are you taking the flag from me?
Well, no, I sprinted. So we are now. You caught me. Okay, so it's time to resolve combat. We're on the same node, so there is no first strike card. There's no on target. So typically, this is a nice first round of movement. It's nice to start out with a.
The first round is so chaotic.
Well, it's nice to start out with an edge case.
Yeah.
So typically, if you are facing the other player, which we're on the same node, so no one's facing anyone. If you're facing the other player, looking down their line, you are on target, and you would move this up 2 cubes. Okay, so we're gonna select our cards.
And I've already selected my card.
Okay. So we're gonna roll our dice. So what did you select, just for the viewers?
I selected 4 red, 2 blue, and 1 green.
I selected 4 blue, 2 green, and a red because I need to get up here. Now we can show our cards now. We select
I was
our
say, why
card.
did you choose so much blue?
Yeah. So if I can get to red, I have 15. So I want to get up here to cause damage because I'm already at a -2 and I have rolled real bad reds
That was
before.
smart. That was smart. That's a good card to do that.
So we're going to roll up here.
I'm just rolling right here.
Okay, so I only got 1 red. So I have,
my red that's a bust.
So whoever has the most lightning bolts, and you have lightning bolts on your card.
Right, so I have 4.
So you add up all of your lightning bolts. Whoever has the most gets first strike. They're fastest to the trigger, and that moves you up 1 space.
I'm also going to go ahead and discard a card to move up again.
To gain a bonus.
Again,
Yep.
that's
so that's from that card. That lets you do that.
I'm going to discard this card here.
Okay. So again, the way we do it, you add up all of your blues and you subtract the other player's green. So you have 6 minus my 3. So you're going to move up 3 spaces there.
1, 2, 3. Not
I have
great.
12 minus your 2, so I'm going to move up 10. So I'm in red, so that's 15. Plus my 1, that's 16. Minus 2, I have 14. What's your total?
Ooh, I have more than that. Okay, so I
sure?
have.
You have what? You have 3.
Oh, I'm in yellow.
Oh, you're in yellow.
Yeah, I have 4.
You have 4.
4 plus 4 says 8.
Plus all of your
6
red dice.
Plus 6, that's 14, 17, 18, 19. I have 20.
So I have 14, so we're not within 5. So I'm eliminated. You escape without a wound.
And I have the flag.
And you have the flag, so I come off the board. Now the next round, I can respawn anywhere on the board that is not within line of sight of the other player or the objective. So you have 2 points, I still have 0. We're moving on to round 2. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is figure out where I'm going to spawn. Again, I can spawn anywhere that is not within line of sight of Alison's character or the objective. So any other space on the board is open to me. I don't think she's gonna move that way. I think she's gonna backtrack. I'm actually gonna spawn on my red spot. When you're respawning, your first movement is your spawn point. So I'm gonna spawn right there. And I am immediately going to use my grenade. So I'm gonna take this item token, and I'm going to slot it in right there, and I'm going to use my grenade. I can throw this up to 2 spaces away. If I throw it on the space that the other player is in, it explodes and eliminates them immediately. And it also deals 1 damage to any player within 1 space of it. So I'm going to put the grenade right there and hope she backtracks to that spot right there. But she might go up there. I'm going to throw it there. I'm going to sprint there, run down this way, and go ahead and see if I can grab the flag. So that is my movement for round 2. And now it's time for Alison to plan out her movement.
I currently have the flag. He's gonna come for it. He can't be in line of sight of me or the flag currently. So he is probably in this area. So if I move 1 and I'm sprinting, I might put my mine over here, but I really want my last movement to be at the flag. So I'm actually have my last movement where I'm at currently. And I'm going to be facing the flag. So I'm sprinting this direction for my last movement, but I'm gonna be facing this direction. All right, let's see how it plays out.
Okay, so I spawned
Where?
here, facing that way. Is that what you thought?
No!
Where did you go? Please go where I want it. Where did you go?
Okay, well you can't, even if you...
Where did you go?
I moved this direction.
You moved this direction?
Yeah, I sprinted
Darn
here.
Darn it, darn it.
But I'm facing that way.
Okay, I threw a grenade right there. I was hoping you would backtrack that way. Okay, so I moved that way. My grenade goes off, so I used it. My grenade goes off, it's spent. I get it back when I spawn. Man.
So it's not where I thought he was gonna be, but it still served me well.
Yeah, okay, so then movement 2, I moved here.
I just moved right there, and I'm facing the green line.
You're facing the green line. Movement 3, I sprinted this way. Where did you go for movement 3?
I'm on your spot, facing it the same direction.
All right, so we're there again.
Oh my gosh.
So I did get caught sprinting right here. You were not on target, but I do take a bonus because, or I do take a penalty because I was sprinting.
You don't take a bonus?
No, I take a penalty because I was sprinting.
No, you're facing the flag, correct?
It doesn't matter which way we're facing.
Oh, it doesn't?
Because we're on the same node, so there's no on target. So I've moved down 1. So now we need to select our card and build our dice pool.
All right, what did you choose?
I took 3 blues, 2 greens, and 2 reds.
I did what I did last time.
It worked out well for you.
It did work out well.
Okay, so that's 3.
Keep that one.
Yeah, it fell out of my hand.
Oh, I have 2 busts.
Ah,
Dang it. And these are low.
Yeah,
this
those
does
are low.
not look good. Okay, and my card was quick scope.
okay, so you have first strike. So I
First
have.
strike, that's what yeah.
Man, I move up 5 minus your 3, so I only move up 2. So at least I got into the yellow.
Okay.
So I have 4, 5, 6 minus 2 is 4. So I have 4.
I have 14, I think.
Okay, so
Hold on. 2.
Are we within 5?
7. Hold on.
Are we with?
2,
Are we within 5?
No.
Okay, and your number is bigger, so that
And
doesn't
I still
matter.
have the flag.
You do still have the flag, so you get
2 more points.
2 more points and a kill streak.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Do I want to finish my last?
Oh, that is a good question.
I'll just stay right there.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
just
you're-
going to stay there on my move 3 and just forego my last movement.
Okay, so now on this third round, we are going to add in recruits. Now, recruits are just kind of weak people, but they have a little bit of a bonus. So our recruits, typically you would spawn those in with you. If you were playing it from the beginning of the game, they would spawn in with you whenever they respawn. And if they are eliminated, they would not come back until you respawn. We're going to go ahead and let you spawn in your recruit. I'm going to spawn mine in with me because I just got eliminated, so they would naturally come in with me. But the recruits move in between rounds as long as they are alive, and they can move to any space on the board following the dynamic respawning rules, meaning they can't come within line of sight of another operator or the target. They can be within line of sight of another recruit, but the recruits move, so you don't necessarily know where they're going to be. And then when they come in, they act like any other player. If they get within line of sight, combat happens. They have a recruit combat card that they use every time, and they play with a 5 dice pool. Other than that, combat resolves the same way, but they're kind of weak, so if they ever take a wound, they just go away. Do you want to plan out your combat
Sure,
first?
I can plan mine first.
And then I will come back and spawn in with my recruit after you do yours.
All right, get out of here. Okay, so I didn't want to say this during the last round we were playing it about my proximity mine. I didn't have to tell him that I planted it. It only comes into play if he runs onto that node. All right, so I'm currently facing the flag. I'm gonna go up there. You know, I'm gonna put my recruit up here, facing the blue direction here. All right, so my movement, I'm gonna go here. I'll move this way because he started here and moved this way. He might do the same thing again. I don't know. And I'm just gonna run around. Okay, so I'm gonna sprint this direction here and go back. I'm seriously just running around. And then for my move 4, I'm gonna sprint this way. And I'm only down to 2 cards, but I don't want to be caught reloading because that's -3 this way, and that would be -6, and I don't want to risk it. We'll just go with that and see what happens.
So based on what she did that round, I'm thinking she's gonna loop around, maybe come down this way instead. I'm gonna spawn right here facing back this way, just in case she does show up there. I'm gonna spawn there. And then I am actually, because we're doing dynamic loadout, I can change which items I'm using. So I'm gonna switch to the proximity mine. I'm not gonna use the grenade this time. So I'm switching to the proximity mine. I'm going to sprint over here, facing the flag in case she loops around this way. I'm going to use my proximity mine here. So I'm gonna put that there, and I'm actually going to place it on this spot and hope that she comes around here. And then I am going to, from there, I still need the flag. So I'm gonna move 2, or move 3, then move 4, face back. Actually, if she's over there, then she's taken out by the mine. So I'm gonna move 4, I'm gonna be facing this way. Definitely gonna work, definitely gonna get some points.
All right.
Okay, now before we get started, I made a quick phone call in between rounds, checked a rule. We did something wrong there, but you crushed me, so it doesn't change the outcome. But I should have stopped here. Basically, when you get caught sprinting, you immediately stop and resolve combat. So I should have stopped right here for my sprint. I was on target there, so I would have come back up. So instead of -2, I would have had +2, so it would have been 14-6. So it doesn't change the outcome, but when you get caught sprinting, stop immediately and resolve combat on the sprint token. You don't finish the movement. First movement, I am right there.
I moved up 1. Move 2, I move up 1 there. Thank you for moving me.
You move up 1 there.
And I am still facing that direction. Where'd you move?
I sprinted there. Okay. Move 3.
Move 3. I sprinted back. I went through the yellow. Yep. And then I am facing green. Yeah, facing down this
that way. Was that move 2? That was move 2.
That was move 2.
Okay, move 3. I move on to the flag.
So flip it over.
So flip it over, yep. Okay, so I control the flag now as long as I survive this. and then move 4.
I sprinted here to where I was originally, facing the flag. So that's where we stop. That's where I stop.
Well, no, I moved there. So you're sprinting there?
I sprinted there to the flag.
Okay, but you stopped. So this is what we learned is we finished and resolved there. So
Okay, we literally have each other.
this is 3 turns in a row that we have done combat on the same node. This has not happened in any other game that I've played.
No,
This
not
is
at all.
this is nuts. Neither of us are on target.
No.
You are sprinting, so you do take a penalty because you stop on the sprint. So we resolve combat. I need to pick a card. We are on close-up combat again. Okay, so I have 2 green, 2 blue, and 3 red. Is that 7? Yeah.
I have 3 red, 3 blue, and 1 green.
Okay, ready?
I've got a green or a red bust.
Okay.
And my green is a bust. All
Oh,
right.
I might actually win this. Yeah, so I have
you get
3,
that.
4. So I get first strike.
Dang it.
Did you
I'm
go down
still-
because you got caught
Yeah,
sprinting?
I
So I
did go
got
down.
first strike because I have the most lightning bolts.
You might
So I move
win.
up 1. I have 3 defense in addition to my 3, so I have 6 defense. So you're only going to move up 4. I have 4. Yeah,
Oh, whoa.
I have 4
Dang it.
minus your 2, so I only move up 2. This is going to be a close one.
Is
Okay,
it?
Maybe.
No.
So I have 12. I have 15. 17.
What did you say about it being close?
What do you have?
10.
Okay, I got a point and I control the flag.
I was really hoping for a shutout.
So, and I am facing this way. So, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna come up here, 1, 2. Now, if I got caught coming up this ladder, I would lose 1, but I'm feeling okay with that. Or actually, I'm gonna sprint up this ladder because I'm gonna do ADS. Basically what ADS does is stay in the same spot. You can essentially, you're laying down, aiming down your scope. It gives you a better target and it lets you start on this spot of your weapons board instead of the normal spot. So it has to be, you have to not move when you're doing ADS. So I'm there on my move 3, I'm going to go into ADS. And then I'm just going to stay there for my 4th movement. I'm not going to move again. And so with ADS, you have to move to a spot and stay in that spot the next action. And at that point, you can go into ADS. You can't move and go into ADS at the same time unless you have a card that lets you do that. There are some card abilities that let you do that, but I don't have one of those. But I'm just going to kind of camp out and see if she crosses my path. Hopefully she comes over my proximity mine and we can get her that way and end it short and sweet.
I know where he is. He's pointing that direction. I'm gonna spawn this direction. I know he knows I'm going for the flag. So I'm gonna go down here and I will sprint this direction. And then move 3, go in here and sprint. I'm gonna sprint here and land on the flag. We'll see what happens. We'll move my recruit here and he is going to be facing now. We're gonna see how it plays out.
Okay, so where did you spawn in?
I spawn in on the tower facing blue.
Oh no. Uh-oh. And my recruit is over there. Did your recruit stay there?
Move him here facing the, facing the red.
Facing the red?
Yep.
Okay, so our recruits are within line of sight, so we get a little recruit
Oh,
battle.
they do, but I'm
Which
not
is-
looking.
Neither of us are looking. When recruits fight recruits, nothing really happens except one of the recruits is going to lose, but you don't get kill streak points. If an operator eliminates a recruit, they do get a kill streak point, but they don't get a point.
And then I have a dice pool of 5.
Yeah, we have a 5 dice pool for the recruits.
Oh, and I have a bust. Man, I always have a bust.
You always have a bust, so
And I think you're gonna kill my recruit.
we're more than 1 away, so we're on the top line. So I move up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I move up 5.
So I have 4 plus 6 is 10.
I have 10.
You have 10.
So we both died.
Yeah, we both die. Okay, so now for the actual combat. So my move 1.
Yeah, where's your movement?
Okay, so we fight. So we're both on target. So we both get a 2 move up 2 on our track. But you are on the high ground, so you do get 1 bonus for this right there.
Okay.
So you are coming in
Coming in
with an
hot.
advantage. Yes.
All right, what do you do? I've got 2 red, 1 green, and 4 blue. So
3 blue,
What?
2 green, and 2 reds.
Hey, no bus.
I had a bust on red. That's real bad.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, you get.
How did I?
Though.
How in the world did I get 5 from 3? Okay, so you have 12 minus my 5, 6.
6.
So you go up
6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes. Okay.
I was really hoping to be in red, but it's okay.
I didn't make it out of the white. So.
Oh, but you have the flag. Dang it.
Yeah, I have the flag.
Dang it.
Well, I'm gonna lose the flag after this, most likely, because I'm pretty sure you're about to eliminate me. Because that gives me 3, 4. I have 5. No. 9. I have 9.
I have 15.
Darn it. And not even close enough to wound you either.
Nope.
Man.
So I get a kill, and then the flag is gone.
Yep.
So no one gets
flag
the flag.
Is gone. Do you get the flag by the end of your turn? Yes, I do get the flag
because I am totally full. So I sprinted, and then I move 3, 4. So I have the flag.
Okay.
I landed on the flag.
That's 6. We're going into
And
round
that
5.
Is how it's done. All right. Now, because I have 4 kill strikes, I'm going to send in an airstrike. I'm going to sprint up here, and then I'm going to be sending in my kill streak here, because I'll be here. Hopefully he's over in this direction. So I'm going to be putting in my airstrike here. So if he is like anywhere in this proximity, he's gonna go out. So I'm gonna go up this direction, and I'm just gonna end there. I've never done that before, gone and ended up there, but we're gonna see what happens with that.
Okay, so I do still have my proximity mine here, so hopefully she just goes this way, steps on that mine, round is over real quick. I'm going to again put my recruit up here kind of on Overwatch. I do still need to get the flag though, because I have to get points. Like I'm hurting for points right now. So I'm gonna spawn in facing this way, hoping that she goes that way. Now the proximity mine does damage to anyone within 1 node of it. So that's why I don't wanna be there, because it would hurt me as well. So I'm gonna go in right there, and then 2 towards the flag. We'll do a sprint 4. So that's what I'm gonna do, short and sweet. Hopefully she steps on the mine and the round is over after move 1, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay, so I have my move 1 right there. What's your move 1?
Really?
Yeah. Did you just grenade me?
No. Okay, so I sprinted here, but then I also...
Hold on, where did you sprint? Right there, come back there at 1. You dead.
How am I dead?
Because I've had a proximity mine there for 2 rounds.
Dang it!
Yes. It worked. It worked.
No, because...
Oh, so nothing else that you did this round matters. Nothing that you put out later. None of it matters.
It was after I sprinted.
Doesn't matter. You stepped on the mine.
Dang it! My airstrike was coming in right here.
Oh, no, but you died before
Okay, but
that.
because I didn't...
Because you did. So you only spend the kill streak points when you play the card.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to finish my movement. You're off the board. So I'm going to do 2, 3, sprint up there, and 4. So I control the flag again. So I get 2 points. Oh, that worked out beautifully. When you got excited that I was there, I was like, darn it, you came back this way and avoided my mine.
No, I wanted to get away so that no matter where you... Because I had a feeling you'd come in over here.
Yeah, that's been sitting out there for a couple of rounds. So now we are on to round 6.
Dang it.
It is now a close game, Allison.
I'm not okay with this.
It is a close game.
Dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah. That was a really good, like, I knew where he was going to be. That's exactly where I
well, which turn did you do the airstrike on?
The first one. But in my sprint, I stepped on your mine. That's when...
Okay, so you didn't get to the end of your movement to resolve. Oh, well, that would have been really cool.
I know.
Would have been planes flying in, and that would have been fun. That would have been fun to watch. Not for my guy.
You wouldn't have watched.
It would have been a spectacle either way.
So I can still do an airstrike. Where do I want to put the airstrike? I'm totally doing it this time. So I'm gonna be, my movement, I'm gonna come in here. So that's 2. Yeah, okay, so I'll do that and I'm gonna do my airstrike. Airstrike is going to be here. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprint up here, get the flag, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move this direction and I'll sprint. Hopefully he won't see me, but I will sprint back there. Hopefully it works better than last time.
So, you know, I'm not going to be in a hurry for this. I really just want to get the flag at the end, make sure I still control it. I have this guy over here protecting this side, so I'm just going to go 1. I'm going to sprint 2. A sprint 3, and then 4, end up on the flag, and we'll see how that goes. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep, so where are you spawning in?
I'm spawning in here.
You're spawning in there.
But I'm also calling in...
Facing which direction?
Facing red.
Facing red. My recruit is right there, facing that way. So let's see.
Hold on.
Where's your recruit?
My recruit is up there facing you.
Facing me? Okay.
How does this work?
Okay, so in this situation where there are multiple combats that can happen, you would pick whichever is closest and resolve that first. We are within the same distance, so we take a red dice. So we just roll it. Whoever gets highest gets to pick what combat happens first. So I have a 3, 6. Okay, so
let's do the recruits.
Darn it. Okay, so I have my dice. Okay,
right.
So you have a +1 because you're.
I see you.
Yep, because you got the high ground.
Okay.
So we're 2 away. So we're on the top row.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have any defense?
I did not.
Okay, so I move up 3. You move up 1. And then I have 12, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what do you have?
Dang it, I have 17.
You have 17. Okay, but they're weak, so I got wounded. So they both die.
Okay.
So I won that, but they're both off the board. Yep.
Yeah.
So as we understand, as the rules stand right now, recruits, if they are within 5 and take a wound, they are immediately eliminated. So
because they're weak.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on the airstrike.
Okay, where are you airstriking?
Right here.
That's your first movement?
That was my first movement.
Okay, so I moved there on my first movement. So now you're calling in the airstrike. It eliminates everyone within 1 node.
Yes, up to 1 space away. So on the target and 1 space away.
Yep.
Dang it. And then outdoor soldiers 2 spaces away, so 2 nodes away, take 2 wounds instead.
Okay. So I am wounded. So if we win this if I win this combat and we're within 5, I would still die.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now because I was able to spin the card, I spend 3, so I get my kill down to 2.
Okay. So now we resolve. What's your move 2?
So I sprint there up to the flag. So I now own the flag.
Yep. So we flip that over for you.
Blue.
So move 2, I sprint
Yes,
there.
you did.
And
Nope, you did.
Proximity
I've had that mine out there forever.
Okay, so
You did.
that's
And I had the
2
flag.
points for you because you have the flag.
That's right.
So it's now 9-4, and we are moving into the final round, Allison.
Okay, so it's looking good at this point. But let's run around a little bit more. We're gonna go that direction. And I'm just gonna climb the ladder. It's gonna be real simple. I don't have a recruit to spawn in. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so I have to get points. It's currently 8-4. Points are what matters, not the wins. I can score some points here. I can carry those over to the other games. I still have a chance in the overall tournament. So I'll spawn in right here, and I'm gonna throw a grenade right there. Hope that she just runs that way, gets to the high ground, takes the grenade, and then again, we just need points. So at that point, 3 in case she sprinted that way and is coming back, and then 4. Round is gonna end. I'm gonna be on the flag. We're gonna get 2 points between the grenade and taking the flag, and I'll at least make up some of that ground. Okay, so I spawned in right here, and my recruit is right there. Where did you go for your first move?
I moved right here.
Backwards?
No, I'm facing green.
Facing green? Facing that way?
Yep.
Okay, so my grenade went off right there, uneventfully. I was really hoping you were going to run that way and go to the high ground. So, okay. So that's my number one. So my recruit. Or sorry, no, my recruit's not there. My recruit is right there.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're facing each other. I can show you my board.
No,
the game's
okay.
over, so I can show you my board. Okay. So I do have 2.
We're both on target.
We're both on target. I still just have 5 dice to your 7 dice.
Oh, that's true. And I have yeah.
Okay. So I am going tactical.
You sure are.
My goal is to get you to where none of those matter.
That's pretty smart.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have 7.
So you have 7. Okay, so those still. Oh gosh. So that didn't work out the way I'd hoped. How? With all of those, did I roll 3
I'm gonna
ones?
move my kill streak up. I don't get a point on
You
the
don't
board,
get a point for
but
killing
I
a
do
recruit. Yes.
get the
If a
kill
recruit
streak.
kills a recruit, nothing happens. But if an operator kills a recruit, then the operator
Wait,
gets a
is
kill
that
streak
one mine
point.
too? It was.
Okay.
Yeah, so I even had one more. I had 14.
If I had been able to get you down there, it would have just been a total bust. If I had rolled something.
Oh, I had 14, 15, 16. I did this one because it was avoid wounds just in case.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I still want to be on the board. So that's why I chose that card. But I annihilated you there.
How did that would have done it.
Why does he do that?
If I'd done something other than 3 ones.
Okay, so get that recruit off.
Okay,
I
that
killed
recruit
you.
comes off.
Okay, so that was my move 1. What was your move 1? Was getting in. So what's your move 2?
My move
where you
2
going?
is right there.
You're going to the flag.
Yep. Where's your move 2?
I moved where your recruit was, facing the same direction.
Okay.
Move 3.
Move 3. You just going forward?
No, I'm actually climbing the ladder.
Okay. Did you sprint?
I did not.
Okay. So my move 3 is there. I thought you were going that way.
You really did. No,
Yeah.
my move 4 is up there, facing blue.
Facing blue. I come and take the flag. So I still control the flag at the end of the game. So
There we go.
the game ends 8-5. That was an intense match.
That was really good.
A lot
the
of
fact that we were on the same nodes 3 times in a row was so crazy.
We did a bad job of predicting where the other player was going.
No, we did a great job.
No, we did a great job of thinking the same way about where we wanted to go, but not figuring out where the other player was going. Other than like we had the mines and stuff, the airstrike was okay. But that was a really good game. It was intense. It was just, again, I just love how fast everything goes with the combat.
So you only killed me twice, so you had no choice to doing the
No, I would
the
have
airstrike
definitely
or-
done a kill streak if I had gotten one. No, I only killed you twice. Okay, so that is the end of round 2 of the tournament. Next game will be you versus Michael. Be sure to go check out round 1 to see how the first game went, and round 3 when that posts. And then we also have, in addition to this tournament and the 2v1, we're going to do a 2v2 team game and a 4-player free-for-all on this map, which should just be absolute pandemonium.
It's gonna be so
but I'm excited
fun.
about it.
It's gonna be so fun. All right,
So
you guys.
thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the rest of the tournament. We'll leave links down to that below.
And the
then-
Kickstarter as well.
Yep, and the Kickstarter and our preview and all that stuff, and our other playthroughs that aren't even part of this series. They're all fun.
Come hang out.
Yep. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye.